Aliens vlog, and we just arrived here, and my sisters are still behind. They might be here at 1 o'clock.
Mark, my first time here.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
It's our first time too. Yeah.
This is beautiful. It's gorgeous driving.
You see this? Did you see the horse? It's right there. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Oh, it's a big farm. And
Oh, thank you.
This is my daughter, Mia. Nice to meet you. Oh, your daddy speaks all kinds of great things about what's going on.
Oh.
I'm Michael. Oh, here's Michael. Nice to see you again. They just took the horse down. There were 3 out here when we pulled.
To take a picture. Hello.
Well, and Jacinto is on Malu's head, and so you can ask Jacinto to line you up for a photo.
Oh.
Don't get too close. Now, he's a stallion, and usually you recognize that there are 25,000 thoroughbreds born every year.
Oh.
Only 20 of them make it to the Kentucky Derby.
Oh my gosh.
So this is a Kentucky Derby.
Did you?
Smart.
Yes.
Were you?
I was letting him smell me, but it's
Yes.
not the thing to do.
Well, but he is unbelievably gentle.
Yeah, I'm thankful for that.
He is incredibly gentle, but still, I don't, you know. Yeah, but Jacinto can line you up.
What? Kathy.
Kathy, hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. You are on Teta Alien's blog. Remember, I was blogging.
Yes, you
it.
were. I remember. I remember.
Yeah. Where are we today?
We're so happy to be at
Let's go, Mark. My first time here.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Tell them that the lady has arrived.
Yeah, she's out there chasing them down.
Well, I wanted to make sure that you guys were settled, and the horse that is out here is a horse named Malut, and Malut ran the Kentucky Derby for me in 2013, and it's still here at the farm. And he was jet black when he ran the Kentucky Derby.
No kidding.
Black as night.
And you said it's the first woman jockey that.
And it was Rosamund Providence. I had Rosamund Providence as my jockey, and he was coal black, and then through the years he lightened and lightened until he is now totally white.
Really?
Now, none of our horses do that, but
And Mike Jenkins is at my house now.
Is he really?
He's at our house.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, Ivy was at least giving a little bit of info about his horse real quick.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll repeat a couple things, and so those of you who heard it before, you can just close your ears for a second. But I'm the ORD Farm, and I'm very proud of this place.
Trying to raise money for cancer.
I would like to move this whole group into the center here, and that's where we have a. Yeah, what I would like to do is introduce you to something here in the. I just wanted to share something with you here in the trophy room. Probably the most inspiring trophy that I have secured in life from my horses is the one, the blanket of roses, which is on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And as you know, in the Kentucky Derby, you win a blanket of roses. That's the only race that they prepare a blanket of roses for every. Into the winner's circle, there came Mary Lou Whitney in with her on the arm of her husband from another direction, and into the winner's circle. And Mary Lou Whitney had had a stroke 8 years before, rushing out there with a chair for her. And so she put her hands on her hips and she looked at them and she said, I will not sit and present this trophy. And so they turned around and they disappeared just like that with the chair. And then her husband slid his arm underneath her arm and held her up on one side and showed me to do the same on the other side. So we each held her up, each one of us on each side of her, so she could stand there with the trophy in her hands.
Nice.
And so that really pleased her, and it pleased everybody, you know, that she was there and was part of that ceremony. So I think it's time to go and find some sustenance upstairs. And so, again, I'll explain, we have two ways of getting up there. One is a circular staircase, which wraps around the trophy case also going up. And
I know, usually I would have hands on it.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go get some.
So did you make you appreciate it?
Yes.
That's what I appreciate. Mine's a I said, so life is really hard. She was like 11 school time when I saw her.
Less than 100 pounds.
Very good.
this farm, and she cried. She looked at it and she said, you can't be it. This is not a farm that you and I could ever inhabit. And so it was pretty run down. And then she went back to Houston again and eventually joined me here after our house was built. She that we were diagnosed with cancer in February, and he was gone in July. That happened so fast. And I still miss him. Dave is still somebody who is front and center in my life. I need to introduce to you Janelle Burton. She's a very special lady. Janelle made this wonderful meal happen, and she willed it to happen. And it's been lovely. Thank you. So, she's a special lady, and I'm happy to have her in my life now.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure having you and having you here, and I'm honored to be your host. And when we finish eating, we'll start with the tour of the museum. quickly. And when I give people tours to the museum, I tell the backstories for some of these horses. And it's fascinating to me, and I enjoy sharing with people about how this horses had a connection with some important people in the horse's life. And a horse is not just a horse. A horse is a unique being, just like every single person is a unique being. And they will tell you they are unique. And they'll show you how unique they are. And it's just fascinating to be around these magnificent animals.
Janelle made a mention of the trap circus.
Yeah, what's the track circle?
To begin with, it was an artificial circus. But to begin with, it was an artificial circus that I found in England that they used up and down their trails. And so he looked at the condition book and he found another race on the East Coast in 4 days. And so 4 days ran the second year to that race. And that race was called 4 days after the second derby. And the only way you can move the horse long distances in that day is by rail. And then he jumped around it. So he keeps starting over until he counted all of the horses in the race. But for this race, he miscounted. And when he dropped the flag, the horses all took off. Well, one of them wasn't pointing forward, he was pointing at one horse, and he lost by a nose. Lost by a nose in that race, and that tells you how fast he was. And he was able to just have that. And the horse's name was Ocala. So that was Man of War. And from Man of War, he invented the car rental business, and he also started up the Yellow Cab Company in Chicago. And so he was a very famous individual and very capable and owned horses as well. But he put all his horses rear and everything, and he was a handful. And so the Hearses decided they would sell him as a 2-year-old because they didn't want an accident to happen and then have to have the liability on the rider for being bucked off at the farm. You look at the Order silks, and the W on the chest of this Order silks is not a W, it's a rattlesnake. That's the silk for the King Ranch in Texas. The King Ranch in Texas was owned by Robert Tigard, and Robert Tigard was racing the quarter horses. And so the quarter horses would take off, and the race would be over in 25 seconds. And so the races never lasted. And he got really upset. He is curious, he's intelligent, he's just an amazing little creature. And yet you know that the paddocks in Texas are very different from the paddocks in Ocala or the paddocks in Lexington, where there's grass. In Texas, you don't have a lot of grass. You have cactus plants and other plants and weeds and things. And you also have rattlesnakes that hide behind these plants. And when they would turn the salt and the mother out in the paddocks, as you know, the babies, when you have a baby mom, the baby will attach itself to the mother's leg. And they just kind of stay attached to their mom, and they don't drift away.
I need to finish this vlog. Where are you, Suzette? When Suzette? Can you see here? Okay. Derby is done? Ready to go home?
Derby is at 6:30.
We'll have a
2 years ago, I told you very long.
inaantok lang.
My goodness, you and I were there for 4 hours.
And sister
No, fine.
Alex.
Yeah. Sister Ellen is drunk.
Sister Alex.
Tipsy daw.
Tipsy.
Tipsy.
His house